My experience has been great here at Weatherford College.
I like the convenience of the location.
It's been great working and going to school both at the same time.
The staff has been very helpful for my education.
We're with Coach Kyle Story here, the Decatur Eagles. You got rained out, or actually a little more than rain, this Friday night.
Yeah, we sure did, Bob. We had a lot of lightning over there in Argyle on Friday night, and actually had about an hour and 15-minute delay, and we're ready to go out there and warm up, and thought we'd had a 30-minute span there where it had cleared out. And right as we were about to walk back out on the field, another one hit just right above our heads. So we decided we better go ahead and cancel the game at that point. Didn't want to take a chance on anybody getting hurt by lightning. And so we missed out on that game with Liberty Christian this year.
I'm sure you'd rather have gotten the game in, but don't want to take that risk.
That's exactly right. I remember back early in my career that a young man was killed by lightning over in Forney, and it actually knocked everybody else down on the practice field, and that storm was about 20 miles away. So ever since then, I've been pretty leery that lightning been in the area, and we'll make sure that we get our guys out of there and take care of them at all times.
So you didn't argue with that decision at all. Well, who you got coming in now this coming Friday night?
Well, this Friday night we've got Argyle High School, where we were at Argyle Liberty Christian. Now we got Argyle High School coming in for homecoming this week. So we got a lot of homecoming activities here, and need to make sure that we're ready to play the ball game on Friday night.
What's your history with that team, Coach?
Well, they've beaten us the last 2 years. The year before that was the first time we'd played them, and we beat them. Over at their years, they've beaten us. So we need to step up and have a very physical game. They're as good a team as we've seen yet, and play a very physical brand of football. They like to run game out of their spread, but they also throw it effectively. And their defensive front is as good as anybody we've seen. They've got a young man, David Johnson, on their defensive line that is definitely a Division I football player, and we got to make sure we at least get somebody in front of him and slow him down a little bit before he gets a pass rush on us.
When I got here to set up for the interview, I think you were online looking at the 5-day forecast.
Yeah, I was definitely looking at the weather again, seeing what we had coming in. Looks like we may get some more rain today and tomorrow, and then it should clear out the rest of the week. And Friday we ought to have a good night to play football.
Terrific. Thanks, Coach.
All right, thank you, Bob.
Coach Story, we got a featured player here. You want to introduce him for us this week?
Sure do, Bob. This is number 4. He's a 2-year starter for us at defensive end, also plays running back. Number 4, Kobe Moore, who's a senior for us this year.
Thanks. We'll just spend a couple minutes here. So you're playing both sides of the ball.
Yes, sir.
What do you prefer?
Really whatever, as long as I get to play in the game.
Sure.
And I really like defense better. I like hitting people. So.
Yeah, well, that's good to have in a defensive player, isn't it, Coach? Tell us a little bit about your last game. Now, y'all got rained out, lightning out, as far as that goes, this last weekend. I'm sure you'd rather have gotten that game in. But the game before, give us a little review of your participation in that game.
Well, I just came off an injury, and we started rotating me in. And, I mean, we didn't play with our best ability. We made a bunch of mental mistakes. But physically, I think we're there, and we're ready to play this upcoming week for our homecoming game.
So what did you take out of that game a couple weeks ago? And what did Coach focus on in practice coming out of that game?
A lot of mental work and just a lot of repetition. We stayed after a lot. We came in for film. And
so homecoming coming up. Who's coming in for that?
Argyle.
What about those guys?
We're going to beat them.
Ask a couple personal questions if you don't mind. People are interested in your family. Are you all from here?
No. Well, my mom got married, and I'm originally from Shreveport, Louisiana. And she got married, and we moved over here.
Like it here?
Oh, yeah.
Well, that is terrific. And what about college plans? Football at college in your future, maybe?
Yeah. I hope so. I don't know what's going on here.
That's probably mine. Don't worry about it.
Okay. Well, I want to play. I mean, anyone that wants to take me, I'm considering playing for them. So
Somebody will see you on YouTube.
maybe.
Thanks. I appreciate your time.